Dear student, today we are learning about the mode of heat transfer. There are the three basic mode of heat transfer. First, conduction, second, convection, and third, radiation. Today we have to study about the conduction. First of all, what is meant by conduction? Very simple. You have to remember only one words, that is molecular vibration or molecular collision. So now, in conduction is happening in solids. So for that we take the example of copper rod. One end of the copper rod we heat it by using the gas. So whenever we heat at one end, that is considered the first end A, second end B. So we know that the first end A having temperature is greater than B. So we mark now here T1 is the temperature of the first end and T2 is the temperature of second end, and we consider that the thickness of the rod is delta X. So very simple. So how the heat transfer take place in conduction? Very easy. You have to remember by means of molecular vibration. Means there is no actual movement of molecules from one point to another point. There is only what happen? Only vibration. Due to the vibration, heat transfer take place from one molecule to another molecule. So heat transfer rate, that is denoted by letter Q by T, is directly proportional to the cross sectional area of the rod, then temperature gradient. So heat transfer rate is equal to K into A delta T divided by delta X. So now here delta T divided by delta X means temperature gradient. Having SI unit Kelvin per meter. What is in by A? Cross sectional area of rod having SI unit meter square, and Q by T means that is heat transfer rate. We also denote it by letter P having SI unit joule per second. Remember the SI unit. We also called watts, that is W. So next, what is meant by coefficient of thermal conductivity? So now here K means constant of proportionality. That K it is called coefficient of thermal conductivity, and according to that we can make the formula Q divided by T on divide A into delta T divided by delta X. As we already said that conduction takes place only in solid. So the material having maximum thermal conductivity, it can transfer the maximum rate of heat transfer take place in that material. So we have to calculate what is the SI unit for thermal conductivity. Very easy. According to that formula we can make. So what is the SI unit of Q by T? Watts. SI unit of area, that is meter square, and SI unit of temperature gradient, that is Kelvin divided by meter. So therefore Kelvin divided by meter, so 1 meter get cancelled, so we get that is watts divided by meter Kelvin. So remember the SI unit of coefficient of thermal conductivity. On the basis of SI unit we have to complete what is the dimension. So we can solve the dimension. So you have to remember the dimension of watts, that is M1 L2 T minus 3. Dimension formula of meter, that is L1. Dimension formula of temperature, that is K1. So that is M1 L1 then T minus 3 and K minus 1. So this is the dimensional formula for coefficient of thermal conductivity. So now it is very easy to remember. Next, thermal resistance, very important. Thermal resistance, so we can write Q by T equal to P. So therefore P equal to K into A delta T divided by delta X. So therefore we can write delta T on divide delta X K into A. So the denominator term, it is called thermal resistance. It is denoted by letter capital R is equal to, so we can write the formula. So remember the formula. Now it is required for solving the numerical as well as for MCQ. Next, what is the SI unit of thermal resistance? Very simple to calculate the SI unit. We already know that the SI unit of thickness cross sectional area and thermal conductivity. So the SI unit of thermal resistance is meter on divide watts per meter Kelvin into meter square. So meter square get cancel and we get the final answer, that is Kelvin per watts. We already know that the dimensions of Kelvin, that is K1, and dimension of watts we already calculated, or we know that is M1 L2 T minus 3. So therefore the dimension formula becomes, that is M raised to minus 1 L minus 2 T3 and K raised to 1. So